What's going on, people? Video was a little bit late. Should have dropped this yesterday, but I was a bit disappointed, shall I say, with the result. We should have definitely won that game. But anyway, while you're here, make sure you hit that follow, hit that like button. Man United 2, Tottenham Hotspur 2. I'm gonna be honest. Starting lineup, no Kulu. Obviously, we got no Son, no Sarr. We've got no Basuma, no Madison. Van de Ven was back and Romero was back. They were the two positives. But other than that, I looked at that team and said, we might struggle. But I said, you know what? I trust Ange. To be fair, usually the fringe teams don't do well. We saw that against Fulham. We got knocked out in the first round of the Cup. So I wasn't full of confidence, but over the weeks, I've seen some of these fringe players kind of step up. So I said, you know what? Let's see. Man United's not a good team. They're not great. So let's see how this goes. 3 minutes in, they score a goal. Fortunate, the rate lands to Højlund, and he just absolutely roofs it, keeping no chance. Vicario's been good this season, but he is not saving that. You don't save those. So 3 minutes in, they go 1-0 up, and it's like, it's good job it's early, so there's still time, So I said, you know what, let's see how Tottenham respond to going a goal behind. Because usually, under old regime, Conte, the man there, Mourinho, sometimes the head will drop, and they'll be like, oh, it's going to be a long day. Now, obviously, there's a lot of times we went behind under Conte and that, and we come back and win, but you can't always do that. So I'm like, okay, we're going to see what these men are really made of now. This is going to tell me what these men are on. So cool. They score early, and even though they score early, we're still bossing the game. We're still under, and it looks like the next team that's going to score is going to be Tottenham. Put it that way, because the way the game went after that, how it tilted in our favour, yeah, it looked like it was going to be one team scoring next, and it was indeed Tottenham that scored next. Richarlison with a little header from the corner from Pedro, brilliant corner, which is what we've been missing for this last God knows how many years. Someone that can take a set piece. I say probably since Eriksen, we've not really had a good set piece taker. We got Madison, but I don't know. I think Pedro might be a bit better at delivering across than Maddis. But he puts it right in there on the sixpence for Richarlison to flick home, and it's 1-1. And again, we got the goal. We're looking at more likely. We hit the woodwork. We definitely look like we're going to score. Then again, against the one to play, Rashford does a little 1-2 with Højlund, and he puts a nice finish away. Keeper's not saving it. To be fair, it was poor defending from Pedro. Like, that was too easy. He shouldn't have got through that easy. But fine. They scored just before half-time, around 40 minutes. And it's like, you know what? If they come out the second half positive, Tottenham, I think we can get something out of this game. And we did. We came out second half, and Bentancur scores within about a minute and something of the second half. He equalises. There's still people in there getting their hot dogs, going to the toilet, getting their drinks, checking their texts, and Tottenham's already equalised. And pretty much for the most 90% of that second half, Man United didn't do anything. If anyone's going to score, it looked like Tottenham. We had so many chances. They put in some good blocks, to be fair to them. Varane done a good job in there. Evans, while he was on, done a good job. Basically, their best players for Man United were their back four. Everyone else for them were doing nothing. Rashford, Højlund, Fernand, doing nothing. They were trash. So I don't know what their fan pages are saying. They might be gassing it, but they were shocking. And they brought on Martinez, and once he came on, a little bit more assured. But I think we definitely should have and could have won that game. And to be fair, it's a little disappointing, I'll be honest, because we absolutely battered them. And usually we go to Old Trafford, and no matter how crap Man United are, when Tottenham come to Old Trafford, usually, bar that 6-1, we beat them when there's no fans in the stadium in COVID. Bar that, we usually get battered when we go to Old Trafford. It doesn't matter who it is, how good our form is, how bad United's form is, they seem to turn up and just roll us over. But this time, it was quiet in there. The home fans are nervy. McTominay had the chance at the end, but other than that, I don't really think they really threatened to really get anything. If they did get anything, it would have been a smash and grab, and United fans would have taken that because they were shit. Let's be clear, they were not good. You know, so Tottenham fans should be waking up today. Little disappointed that we only came away with a draw. I think, you know, we spared them a bit, and I'll probably do a play ratings later on. I'm actually getting ready for work. I was supposed to drop this yesterday, but I thought, you know what, let me do it now. And I probably will drop a play ratings later on today. I'm not sure what time, so do look out. I think I will. I'm not sure. I'm about 80%. I will probably drop a player ratings later, because, you know, some people need to be mentioned. Brennan Johnson, not good enough. You've come in, you spent big money on you, and I get he's young. It's his first season. He was injured for a bit of it, cool, but you can't play like that. You've been there long enough. You shouldn't be playing like that. If Timo Werner's, for me, had a better game than Brennan Johnson. At least he was getting in positions, and that's what Werner's going to do. He's going to get in behind because he's got his pace. He's going to use it, get in, do the thing Werner's got to work on, and still got to work on. He's 27, by the way. He's not a kid. He's 27. He's not 21 like Johnson's or 22. He's actually at his peak. He's 27. He's nearly 30 years old, and he's still got no end product. Still can't cross, although he did get an assist. So, you know, shout out to him. He got an assist for Bentancur's goal, but other than that, his final ball was not great. His finishing, not the best. He had a chance in the first half, similar to Rashford, but he wasn't as clinical and he dragged it wide. So, you know, I say 80%. Let me say 50% chance I'll do a player ratings. And if it does drop later on, it'll probably be either afternoon or it's going to be in the evening. I'm not sure which time yet. I would say I'll let you know, but obviously I'm not sure. But make sure your notifications, that's my daughter, she just left. But just make sure you check your notifications. Make sure the bell's on so you get the notification when it lands, or if. But I'm pretty sure I probably will do a player ratings because I'll be honest, considering it was the fringe players, think about it, 5 of our main 6 were not there. We had no Son, there was no Madders, no Kulusevski. There's a few players that were missing. Saar, we had no Basuma. There's a good amount of players that we didn't have in that little front pack there that we didn't have available. And I'll give credit where it's due. Highland and Skip came in and they did a pretty decent job, I'll be honest. Højbjerg, a bit, but it weren't his worst game. You know what I mean? He could have released the ball a bit earlier, but listen, let me get this up. I'll probably do a player ratings and I can, you know, go through each individual performance in a little bit more detail later on. But listen, have a good day. And yeah, I'm a little disappointed we didn't get the 3 points, but you know, it is what it is. We move. We drew Manchester City, and you know, but we beat them in the other leg. We beat them at home, and to be fair, if anything, that game should have been a draw. That game we played to them at home earlier in the season, and this one we should have won. So I guess it's kind of how the universe works. So cool, we'll take it. But listen, you lot be cool, and until the next vid, which hopefully drops later on, I'm out of here. Peace, peeps. I'm out.